Welcome to Desi Straight Talk. This is Culture Brown. Be free to express yourself about any affairs. We're here to love, we're not here to judge. Be a part of this movement and let's all reason and see how we can solve things peacefully. Have a blessed time and keep tuning to this channel. Brother Desi, keep up the good works. Kabush! Welcome to Desi Straight Talk, Straight Talk. It no matter if you're white or you're dark. If you're dark, yes, we can reason, we can sit, we can talk. Come on to Desi Straight Talk. Culture Brown to that.
Yes, Mr. Brown, enough respect. Yeah, man. Once again, today's a Straight Talk. Wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. See? Yes, man. This is Desi Straight Talk with Desi at the control. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. See? To the channel. Hit the notification bell. Yes. And it will be well. Well, you want me now. There's a lot of things going on out there, you know. But sometimes we have to touch upon some topic where, a lot of people maybe not like or whatsoever, but we have to do it. Because we have to talk about it, Everything you do, people learn from it, Yeah, you have some people who learn. You have some people who stop and think. You have some people who do all kind of things. See? Yeah, so we have to talk. Yeah, man. Anyway, why, this topic, why men and women keep moving from relationship to relationship. That is one to think about. Why we keep moving from one to the other. Like we're in an abiding place. We can't cycle. Some say only water cycle. But them can't cycle. I don't know why. See? Yeah, man. Them just keep moving from one to another. But I don't know. I think when you're choosing a partner, see, you first should treat it like when you're buying a house, put it that way. Because you see, if when you buy a house, you see that everything is in order, See? No lean not upon the house. No open the house. Everything good, no crack. No in the building. You make sure, say, things proper. Because you know the amount of money we have to put into it, And you don't want to lose $1 out of what you put into it, So you have to treat it. Because of your investment, that a big investment you're making. People should have view relationship a certain way too. Not just go full force in it like you're blind. That is why them say take time to know her or him. See? Some go full force and just crash. Yeah, man. Them go full force and just crash. Not good. You understand? With the house now, you bring in all the inspector to inspect the house. If you see that everything is good before you spend your money, Everything is working properly, or it's supposed to be working. You understand? You make sure say everything good. Yeah, man. Because you put in so much money and you don't want to lose nothing. See? Yeah. So, but when you see when you rent, it's a different thing. When you're renting, you just want to know some boy the place look comfortable and it look good enough and thing like that and that. So it's alright, me can live here so. You know? Yeah man. It's a different situation than when you buy the house. Because when you rent it, too, you know, too keen pan you go and know so certain things are right and you can live comfortable. You know? Yeah man. That's how it go. So you have to treat the relationship a different way. Because look on it now. If you go rent a house and you start do all kind of thing, where you should have called the landlord if something go wrong and make him fix it. You go ahead, you fix it. You could have feel say you want a jacuzzi, so you go ahead and you put in the jacuzzi. You understand? You want this and you want that in the house, and you go ahead and you spend the money. No one at your house, this, I rent, you rent. And you spend up your money now in it. Like, at your place. And you forget to honor your place. So when you're renting, it's a different thing from buying. You don't put in too much money in it. Because one day, you have to go pack up and leave. To treat it like a rental property, because it is a rental property. Not spend money unnecessarily. And when you're ready to leave now, that's the problem. You understand? If the landlord show up one day and give you notice, when you're done putting in the jacuzzi and spend how much money on him place, him just show up one day and tell us, right now you have to leave, What do you think gonna happen? You think for doing something. All this man just come show up and tell me say me have to leave. When me don't spend so much money in a place faster. Put in my jacuzzi for somebody else come enjoy it. You're mad. Me can't leave at this point, So you feel like doing something Rasta. But you think him wrong and you wrong. Because you go to the man's place and start spend up how much money and put things in place where you want. And you forget say your place. It's a rental property. Some relationship is just like that. See? You go, you see, you take it up on yourself, if you do a bag of things, you spend up how much money where you cannot afford to spend because of expectation, because you're just like the rental, you expect, say, you want me spend my money and me invest so much. There's no way they might get me out, at this place, But you forget, say, your place is a rental property. It is not good. None at all. You say if you're spending from the rental property, you must know, say, anytime you hear say boy you have to leave, you can afford to leave it. Because you know it's a rental property. But a lot of men invest, and when they invest, they realize that boy things not going to real. Or they want it to go. So then crucify the next half. Because they cannot afford to lose. Because them expectation was that me spend the money, there's no way Me can't lose. I'm investment this. So the investment have to stay. What are we, you see the analogy where me draw? Rental property versus buying the property. A man and woman me a deal with, you know. You understand? So you forget say, I rent your rent and start putting all kind of things in place. Yes, man, I so me love my place. Which no problem. It's not a problem in doing that. The problem is the expectations. At this, so you have the problem now. Because you feel say after you done spend up this, that, you know, set up this, do all kind of thing. A year one. And then a year one is not yours to look on it mutually. At any time a next renter person can rent it. Or the landlord give notice. And you have to leave. Maybe you have to leave all in a hurry too. You have to grab and run. No time. You have to just grab and run. So at this, so we have the problem. That is why we keep moving, because we don't know the rental from when you buy. We don't know the difference. When you rent, you don't invest too much. You get what I'm saying? Never you invest too much in a rental property. And that is what happens most of the time, enough of the time. So that's why we keep moving too. Because we treat with a rental property we have. And in our head, we buy the place. And you're one man. Maybe one day you just have to leave because you never buy it. So look at it that way there. And just, if the landlord come and say, boy, you know what? Unfortunately, boss man, we are going to sell this house. You can't buy it, you know. But him come and tell you, unfortunately, me have to just sell the house. You don't have the money to buy it. Maybe me I'll sell it already before him come tell you. But him just tell you, say, I saw it ago. You get so disappointed. You want to give him a 2 before. You want to call him up if you didn't have a thing for calling him up. You want to do all kind of something to him. Because what? You invest too much, man. At the man place, I never hear one. A rental property. So, stop treat your rental property like a buyer, like a your own. Men, stop do it. And on your property, you rent it. Somehow we breach the lease. Sometimes the landlord breach the lease too. But we have to just work with it because it's not our place. Yeah, man. See? So, sometimes you just have to look on it. Cut your loss and move on. Yeah. Just cut your loss and move on. Because if you don't do that, if you don't learn to do that, then you're in a serious problem, man. That's why enough women get crucified. Man get crucified about more so woman. Yes, man. Because them think of feed them property. Them own the property. But it's a rental property. And they never ever look on it the way there. You know? That is why we keep moving more time. So when you find the property where you buy, it's when you find the property where you buy, where you know say, you actually can say, I'm my property this. You're 99% sure say, I'm my property this. Do the right thing. And you will have that property. Get the inspector. Now no lean pan it. Everything is working right. Then you say, you know what? Yes, man, me I kept the one here, you know. Now I make the one I get where. You put a ring on it. Now, that you can treat as your property. Because it becomes your property when you put a ring on it. So no rent and things are your own. I start spend up this bag of money and do all kind of investment where true you do it, you have expectation, and the expectation are realistic neither. So leave it alone. Yes, man. So that is my thing. And relationship. That is why we keep moving on from one to another. See? So we want to try avoid doing that. So you must try to identify and know what you're dealing with. Take time and figure it out. Sometimes no matter what the time we take, we still not figure it out, you know. But at least you take some time. Boy, if it beat you, it can beat you, you know. You say, boy, I mean the thing, so you know, boy, I mean I tell you, you did almost sure, and it beat you. Yes, that in the game too. Take it from me, that in the game too. But at least you know, say, you take some time to study and do a little research about the property there. Whatsoever research you can do it, man. Take your time. No rush nothing. You hear them say, take time to know her, whether her or him or whatsoever, or he or she. Take your time. No rushing on nothing. When you start the investment, you know it's your property, not a rental one. See? You can still spend, but as me say, spend with no expectation. Invest with no expectation in the rental property. But through somehow we don't know say a rental anywhere. So we just go full force and invest. No, man. Figure it out. Take time. And things like that. So until next time. Yes, man. That was There's a Straight Talk. No rental around here. Yes, until next time. So, yeah, man. Respect and manners, as I said. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yes. The newcomers, welcome. The Straight Talk family, respect and manners. Love and a bad. See? Yeah.